Yo you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and Michigan football just started fall camp yesterday, so we're going to be talking about that as well as the quarterback situation, Ronnie Bell, and some weight changes from some players throughout the offseason. So if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video, and make sure you guys watch the whole entire video. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So Michigan started fall camp yesterday. It was the first practice in the fall camp, and they had a morning practice, and they took the field with helmets, jerseys, and pants, but no pads. Those will come in a few days, though. All the players seemed happy to finally get back at it after their vacation they had about touring around the state, and they look like they want to get back to work for the upcoming season. It was also really nice to see Ronnie Bell finally out there practicing with the team, catching balls. That was a very nice sign to see. Ronnie Bell is going to be a very good wide receiver for Michigan, probably one of their go-to guys, if not their number one go-to guy next season. He obviously suffered a knee injury in last year's opener with Western Michigan after making some big plays in the first half of that game. Now on the recent In the Trenches podcast with John Jansen, Ronnie Bell had this to say. He said, "Absolutely, I feel really good. I feel like cutting-wise that confidence has already been built up just because I've been working with our trainers, just getting ready." He said, "Running a dig as hard as I can is one of the biggest things in my head." He said, "Being able to do that was like a big step in the confidence." He said, "But I feel like I'm 100%. Definitely taking a hit will always help. Getting smacked one time will help you rock you right." And he said that his goal is to dominate this year, adding that he could only imagine how it'll be to feel to be back on that field. So I really do think this upcoming year could be a breakout year for Ronnie Bell. I really think last year would have been his breakout season, just looking at the highlights he made just in the first half alone against Western Michigan before getting injured on that punt return. You could just tell that he was destined to have a breakout season last season, but it just got taken away from him. But this year now, he has a chance to dominate. So now I want to give my thoughts on the quarterback situation real quick. Obviously, this is a huge topic around Michigan football and for the Michigan fans. So obviously, leave a comment down below what you guys think. I know there's a lot of JJ fans out there. However, there are some fans that want to see Cade McNamara get the start. And if he messes up, JJ McCarthy can come in and start. However, I really do think that Cade McNamara will probably come out and start against Colorado State. And I do expect JJ McCarthy to probably have a couple quarters to himself and Cade McNamara have 2 other quarters to himself, kind of like splitting the game up and giving each quarterback 2 quarters to play with. And I think by the 3 non-conference games, Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan staff will probably have a hint of who they want to be a quarterback. Both quarterbacks have their advantages. We all know that. JJ McCarthy, he just has it in his blood. He has the talent. He is a quarterback that can scramble out of the pocket, make plays. Meanwhile, Cade McNamara is very passive with the ball, and he won't make as many mistakes. He takes what the defense gives him, and maybe we will see him take more shots just because of the quarterback competition with JJ McCarthy, and he knows that he's going to have to make plays to win the job. But with that being said, I think both quarterbacks can really just take this team to the playoffs again like they did last season. Obviously, Cade McNamara led this team to the Big Ten Championship, beating Ohio State and entering the college football playoffs. I do think both quarterbacks can do it. It's just whether or not, which quarterback can win us a national championship and win in the college football playoffs. Because I do think both quarterbacks can run through the Big Ten and win the Big Ten. However, it's just, which quarterback will be able to win a game in the college football playoffs. So it's definitely going to be interesting, but I think we might see 50-50 between both quarterbacks, maybe even all season. Now, I don't think that is really healthy for the team. I think we should have one starter by Big Ten play and then just ride with that quarterback, but we'll see. Both quarterbacks are very talented, and all Michigan fans should be happy that we have this situation with two quarterbacks that are more than capable of winning the Big Ten this season. So let me know down in the comment section down below what you guys think on the quarterback situation. And now we're going to go ahead and get into some weight changes. So according to On3 and the Wolverine, 18 Michigan players are 10 or more pounds heavier or lighter than last season, highlighted by a team-high 29-pound gain from sophomore offensive tackle Tristan Bounds. So senior edge Mike Morris and senior defensive tackle Mozzie Smith gained 11 plus pounds. Smith is up to 337 pounds. We saw him at Big Ten Media Days. He looks like a huge dude and looks like he's going to tear it up next season. We'll see. He's definitely going to be a huge impact player on the defensive side, I think, along with Mike Morris and Chris Jenkins. And Smith is also the second heaviest Wolverine behind freshman defensive tackle freak Kenneth Grant. Freak isn't his name, I just use that because he is literally a freak at 356 pounds and ran a sub 540. I think the dude is going to be special here at Michigan, and he is under the radar. And then junior linebacker Nakai Hill-Green, 232 pounds he's up to, and sophomore safety Rod Moore is up to 185. They both gained 12 pounds, and junior defensive tackle Chris Jenkins up to 285 pounds, and sophomore linebacker Junior Colson up to 235 pounds, both gained 10 pounds. On the offensive side, Blake Corum gained 10 pounds, is up to 210 pounds, and tight end Eric All also gained 10 pounds, is up to 255 pounds, and offensive line senior left guard Trevor Keegan lost a whopping 19 pounds and is now at 305 pounds. So take that as you will. This team, these players, they have definitely put in the work in the offseason, hitting that weight room, whether it's losing weight or gaining weight. You saw Aiden Hutchinson from the 2020 season to the 2021 season. He lost some pounds and put on some muscle, and he was just a freak athlete last season for Michigan. And obviously Michigan has a great workout facilities there, so these guys are using that to their advantage. Now, last thing I'm going to touch up on, and I thought it was pretty interesting, there was actually a Big Ten coach that was talking about the Michigan team in 2021, and they went on to say that they were named anonymously, but they spoke with Athlon Sports. But this coach said that this was a changed program in 2021, and the results reflect that. He said before they beat Ohio State or won the conference, I think the coaches in the league knew it could happen. You saw a different energy there. He said that they had more speed than in recent years, and they were still just as physical. They were violent on film, and it was a Michigan football. Another Big Ten coach explained that what you are looking for this year with Michigan is how fast they resupply. And then he also said, was 2021 the exception or the new rule? Which we obviously talked about. Jim Harbaugh said at Big Ten Media Days that this team does not have an entitlement. They know that last year was good, but it wasn't good enough, and they want more. I like it when Cade McNamara says that last year was special, but that was last year. Now it's this year, and we got to focus again, because last year doesn't matter anymore, and it's a new year coming up. And one coach also touched up on Jesse Minter in the defense. He said Minter will transition right in. I don't think you are going to see any kind of departure in terms of scheme, which is a good sign for Michigan, and good to hear from another coach, just because that defense last year was actually ranked 8th nationally by allowing just 17.4 points per game from their opponents. However, we do replace 7 starters, but I think we will be fine. I think I don't know if this defense will be better than last year's defense, but with our offense, I think we will be just fine. Mike McDonald did a great job of rotating guys in, so there were also guys that started and then got benched and put in other guys to replace them. So I think we'll be fine. We also got freshmen coming in who will definitely make an impact, especially 5-star defensive back Will Johnson. You also have defensive tackles like Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant, who might get a chance to play in there. but I really do think we'll be fine. Jesse Minter has experience, even though coming from Vanderbilt. Obviously, Vanderbilt's defense is not going to be good because they just don't have the talent there. No disrespect to Vanderbilt, it's just, it's kind of hard to take the talent on defense at Vanderbilt and make it a very good defense. A lot of people like to use the stats at Vanderbilt while Jesse Minter was there and use it against him, but it's like, it's Vanderbilt, it's going to happen. So I think Jesse Minter will definitely, settle in. It's actually nice to have a couple easy non-conference games finally this season. I know a lot of people don't like that, but we have had a couple pretty strong non-conference schedules in the last couple years, so I think we finally deserve an easy non-conference schedule and kind of a tune-up, couple 3 games. So, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Just wanted to make this video. I know we usually talk a lot about Michigan football recruiting, but I just figured, might as well talk about the team. Because we are right now on Thursday, August 4th, 30 days away from kickoff for Michigan. So it's coming up pretty quick, and I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. This team, I think, is definitely going to be very good, and they have a chance to repeat what they did last season and maybe go farther. So with that being said, though, if you guys are around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video on the latest news and updates around Michigan football. You can check me out on Twitter at @talk_Michigan. And other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.